just have one thing, no reason just to close down the airport. Maybe they see how people are making use of the airports to travel out or whatever, and they want to close it down. It's unfair. All this is the marginalization we're talking about. And this is the reason why we have to move out of Nigeria. This is the reason why we say that we don't want Nigeria. That Biafra is the only hope we have. Nothing more. So if they keep on doing, even if they finish this one or tomorrow they will have another excuse, they will have another thing in order to make sure that they marginalize us in a way that, in fact, this is to tell us that they don't want us. But at the same time, if we are being rejected by them, they should allow us to go. That is the key. They should allow us to be on our own. Since you cannot want us to leave, you should allow us to be on our own. That is why we are calling on the world to grant us Biafra. That is the only hope of people. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Sonny, please. Yes, Biafra is the hope of an Igbo man, not just Igbo, but Africa generally. The world is afraid of Biafra, we know. But Biafra is not afraid of the world. Why we are not afraid of the world is because we just want to go home and redefine our life, give it more meaning than the sufferings we undergo day in, day out in Nigeria. They don't want us. They don't want us to go. They are rather looking for excuses to provoke us into civil conflicts. This is what they are trying to do. But we are going to say no to that. But there will be a time you push someone to the wall and the wall will begin to defend. Gentlemen, over to you. Thank you so much, Sonny Emmanuel.
Hello, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother. Actually, I, to my own opinion, to my personal talk, this is exactly what we are looking for. This is the part of evidence we are looking for. Actually, it's not a hard news to me because there's reason for everything. There's reason for everything. If the Nigerian government are treating us well, Ojukwu would have not go to war at the first place. If they changed after 1970, was Zito will not raise the flag again for the second time. Because after 1970, we tried to join to the part of Nigeria, but along the line, it's not working. Then a great man come up again and say no to this. I started agitating for that prayer again. Despite what is happening to the foundation is there. The foundation is already there. Like one of my posts yesterday, I said we should focus on how to get Biafra and know what is happening in Nigeria. Like when they give the NTR 100 billion, they said that the NTR is like NSMD, Fair and Co. But they didn't give NSMD, but the same money, they would have given them 1 billion if they are not deceiving themselves, if they are not majorizing some parts and different and trading some parts. But looking at all these things, like as you said, is the only way to provoke us to start making noise, to start shouting, to start turning our radio to a mad place like other people are doing. Why they don't take them serious. But we have to be matured in everything we do. We have to be, very, very organized in whatever we're doing. Any evil man who is not supporting Biafra will now see the reason why to support Biafra. Here is Biafra radio. We are not like those who say any woman that also support Biafra is outside for that man. Outside is no. We are all Igbos. Anybody that also support Biafra may do it for his own reason. But we are trying to tell them the reason why now they must support Biafra, they must be wrong. Even if you support Biafra, but you fold your hands waiting for Biafra to come, this is the time you need to stand up and start doing one or two things to support the restoration of Biafra. Though Biafra is already king with us. One of the finishing touches is what we are doing now. This is exactly the reason whether they open the airport, whether they close it, even if they don't build it, still Igbos are surviving, Igbos are living, Igbos are not dying. It doesn't start today. This is something that started in 70, in 90, and 1945 till today. So what we are doing now, or what we are saying now is look at it, see it, come and see what is happening by yourself, hear it by yourself. Why I say this is provocation against us. Let me use this Yeti Allah issue of a thing. Nigerian government has been spending billions in secret, which we don't know. But they announced that money they give to Yeti Allah to our hearing just to provoke us, just to, some of our people who claim to be fighting for Biafra has sow the seed of hatred, bitterness in the heart of our people. So when such announcement came up, you see people running mouth, making empty noise, and now they believe that all of us are the same. They will just make empty noise. That's why they bring up some things that's irrelevant, and we'll be jumping up and making noise about it. But I'm asking all my people to calm down, whether they open the port or they close it. That is their business. What we want is not anywhere port. We are not looking for 100 billion for everybody to cross 100 billion. All we need is freedom. Who is eh, who is more precious than gold? Who is more precious? Which is more precious than silver? Which is more precious than bronze? Which is more precious than anything precious stone you can anything you can mention? No amount of effort will be qualified with freedom. No amount of billions, dollars, pounds will be equal to freedom. This is the reason why we stand up for freedom. Those of us who are in Biafra groups, this is the reason why we must be serious, ask questions to our leaders. Start from Rafael Wazirike down to the, the smallest leader in this struggle. We have to, because as we are struggling outside, we will be struggling inside at the same time. Ask them question, what are you doing to restore Biafra? What is your roadmap? What is your plan? Because what is happening now is affecting us. They are pushing us to the wall, and we need to be fast. We need to think fast. We need to work fast. If Nigerian government is treating us well, we won't be here today talking of Biafra. So, what are we doing? Are we joking? Are we playing? Are we serious? This is not time. This will prove to you that this is not time of talking about Jubilee. This is not time to talking about who is Azurok or who is not in Azurok. Whether Jubilee is Azurok from Sudan, the airport is closed. Whether Jubilee is there, there's no Biafra. They are killing our people. This is not time for us to be looking into what Nigerian politicians are doing, whether they rig the election, whether Atiku is the president or what is the president. That's not our business. Our business is to push forward. As they are pushing us, we have to push back in order to get what we want. This is not time to blame anybody. This is not time of talking and talking and talking without any plan. This is time we go inside and draw the map. Not the map we draw on the air to the hearing of our enemy. We have to go inside and draw the map and make a way for our own children and for our own future. Because if things continue this way, we are going nowhere. We can see it. It's not time of fake promises, promising and promising. Like as I said, if you are a law member, ask your leader, what are you doing for this recession? Because we need it more urgently. If you are like to do the ask your leader. If you are doing human rights member, ask your leader. If this is time to push them. If these leaders are not doing the right thing, we push them by the side and get the right leader that will lead us to freedom. That will lead us to promised land. That is only what we want. Let them take their airport, let them withdraw the airport, withdraw seaport, everything in Biafra land. Let them withdraw it because that shows that we are not one, we are not with them. We can die with them. But whatever happens, we are still Nigerians. We do the right thing we need to do. In as much as we are still holding the passport, travel around with it, we are still Nigerians. Sometimes we share our pains, we share our opinion, we share our feelings, we share our bitterness and anger, but in right manner, in mature manner, in non-violence manner, most importantly, in non-violence manner. Thank you, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you very much, HS, and it really highlighted, a lot of things. The fact remains we want to go. But unfortunately, these people are playing hide and seek. You don't want us to stay, don't want us to go. Where do you place us?
Sorry,
You
sorry,
are there.
sorry, point of correction. Sorry. Sorry, it is no longer hide and seek. It's open. It's open and seek, not hide. They are not hiding anything anymore. What they are doing now is this. Our people, the was no Brazilian nation, even. What are you going to do? If I do this, what are you going to do? Who are you? That's what they're asking us. They are no longer, it's no longer hide and seek. It is very clear, it is very open. If somebody, when somebody is touching your mouth and asking you who are you, what can you do? The person is no longer hiding, it's out. They are totally out, not hiding. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Chesna, for that correction. Yeah, we try to speak the English language hide and seek, but in reality, it's no more hide and seek, it's open and seek. That is true. They do it with impunity so that we will be provoked and join them on the line of the barricade. They are looking for every opportunity to annihilate our male population. They are looking for every opportunity to level down Onitsha. All the buildings we level to rest at Onitsha. They are looking for any slightest opportunity to level everything down. Likewise, those at Enugu, Oka, Aba, every other part of this land. They are not happy that the more they try to suppress us, the more we rise and the more our stars continue to shine. They are not happy. Anything that comes from Biafra land is not good for Nigeria. But Nigeria would like anything that comes from there to be good for Biafra. Think of it, all our industries are closed down in Biafra land. Federal government is just emasculating everything. Our cement industry not producing, even our motor industry at a point they wanted to bring it down. If not that we from here, this very studio, mobilize our people to teach GTB a lesson they will forever continue to remember. We are equally here now trying to talk to our people. Much as we are not going to fight Nigerian government over a Canadian international airport, they put it in Biafra land, let them take it back to Canada. But we continue to say there is a way nature takes its own course. There's a way you continue to bring down, to suppress an individual. One day, nature will come and say enough is enough. Nobody wins all the time, nobody loses all the time. It is a bit to the right, a bit to the left. There will be a time patience shall become impatient. Other feelings might succeed. And when that time comes, let nobody blame the Biafrans because we are tired of this mess. Gentlemen, over to you once again. Of course, Jay Chijoke is there and Tonyo for joining us. Valentine is there, and lot more. Gentlemen, the floor is still open. Like I said, make it brief because we have only 1 hour for the program.
Okay, yeah, this is Jude.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah, go on, but control your background because there was not noise coming from there.
All right. Well, in regard of the news, because when I had this same news, honestly, I I was a bit more disappointed because I've never seen or had any negative thing that that particular airport has done to the country as a whole. Well, it is not fair to me. Whatever reasons they are being given, I don't think it actually worth it. Whatever reasons they are being given, I don't think it actually worth it. That airport in the first place has never violated any flight regulation. There is no fear of terrorism, and I've not had at any point of time that a particular, contraband or something that has to do with something else was brought in from that particular airport. So this news is all about. The news is just strange. You know, the news is strange. Honestly, I'm not happy, and I believe that our listeners and mostly Biafrans are not happy as well. So all I'm saying is that it is a very clear fact that the government of Nigeria, they don't care about us. They don't care about us. They don't care whatever stress. They don't care whatever pains. They don't care whatever things that they must have pushed us into. All they know is the one that is located on their own side, most especially the southern parts of the country, the southwest and probably the north. Okay, for example, if the president of Nigeria wants to come down to the southeast, he still has other alternatives. If he wants to come down to, he find out that he will use helicopter. They will fly because
Gentlemen, please check your background. Somebody is playing music there. Somebody is playing music there. You check the background.
no, I'm okay. So, like I'm saying, for example, if the president of Nigeria wants to come back to the southeast, all you will see that they will use a helicopter to fly him down over there because they know that most of the roads there, are not motorable, and at the same time, the only airport that wasn't even up to standard, it's just been the plan closure is definitely going to make it or make the entire zone looks like a place that is completely abandoned. To me, it is unfair. It is unfair. And if important dignitaries are to fly into our land, could imagine how would they do it? So they must first of all come into the country probably by the north or by the southwest. Then they now have to find another alternative means of going down to the southeast in particular. So to me, it is not fair and it's not a welcome idea. So for whatever reasons that is behind the closure, it is not a good one. It is a plan which we are going to completely resist. To me, it is not acceptable. But at the same time, this is the same reason why we have been clamoring and we want to be totally free. Because if we are free, we are definitely going to build standard international airports, mostly of our states and the important places. So I think that would be my own contribution in regard of this particular
Yeah,
topic. So
that's
thank you
very,
very
very
much.
true. When they check their ill structured airport back to Abuja or to Lagos to satisfy the greedy yearnings of the Yoruba people, we can do something better. There was something HS said before which was very, very important. When the stupid people try to compare Miyetti Allah with Ohaneze and Afenifere, they were just being idiotic. If you knew that there was no difference between Ohaneze and Miyetti Allah and Afenifere, why then didn't you give each of the organizations, cultural organizations, the same 100 billion? Why didn't you give them the same 100 billion to equate them? But rather, you gave 100 billion to a group of brigands coming out to talk rubbish. You see, one thing is this: we have to see everything from proper perspective. These people, their money was given to these people to enable them enter Biafra land and start purchasing land. And as they purchase this land, they keep on building their mosques or whatever. If you purchase the land, you automatically becomes their own legally. So this is what they are doing. They want to penetrate Biafra land and take over everywhere. We are going to warn, we are going to advise. These people are not coming to just buy land to develop and make it, a habitable place. They just want to buy our land and try to convert us into Islamic religion. Unlike the Igbos, when we buy land elsewhere, we build residential houses and what have you, businesses. Theirs is for the sake of religion. And we are advising all the Igbo people they should be on guard, never ever to sell land to anybody whose intention and purpose we do not understand. We are warning our people. These people should allow us, give us a breathing space. They have done a lot of things that will lure us into the line of the barricade. We are just trying to contain our patience. Just because our leader keeps advising us on the essence of the philosophy of non-violence, which even the United Nations and other international organizations continue to emphasize on, that there is nothing as sacred and sacrosanct as non-violence ideology. This is what is holding us down. It is what is holding us down. But there will be a day nature will say enough. Gentlemen, let me come back to you. Valentine Okoji, you are there. Who check your date there? You are there. And the host of other people, let us hear from you, gentlemen. Try and make it brief. We don't have time.
Yeah.
Which channel is it?
This is Tony Alpha from Lagos. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are having you clear.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So my take on that concerning the Enugu International Airport is that it's not for us that are fighting for this Biafra actualization. It is a slap to those called our governors, senators, House of Representatives. It is a big slap to them because we're already playing our own parts. But they were there sharing millions of dollars as they like. To my own understanding, they have seen or have perceived that to them to come and repair all those things that they've said that it is not working in the international airport is a waste of resources to them. But they want the need from us just to rip us off, exploiting us in every means. But our people who claim that they are representing us are there looking. So I'm not happy about that. But it's a shame to them who call themselves a politician, governors, and co. So that is what I have. And it is very, very painful to see such a thing happening. Although, notwithstanding, the world is watching and looking what is happening. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Tony. You really hit the nail on the head. Even this afternoon, when I was having a discussion with some group of people elsewhere, of course, on WhatsApp, everybody lamented exactly as you did. I can't call it lamentation, but let me call it a kind of a simple complaint. We are quite disappointed with our so-called governors who are there siphoning our collective patrimony into private pockets. They are there trying to enhance family economic benefits to the detriment of the general public. They don't want to know. Enugu state governor is there, is not making any statements yet. Anambra state governor is there, not making any statement. Talk of Ebonyi state, talk of Abia, talk of Imo state, and the rest of others. Everybody is dumb, they have remained mute. Nobody is talking. But during electoral campaign, you will see them trying to move from place to place, trying to make promises they can never keep when they come back to their senses. Are we talking of the governors alone? What of our federal legislators, the senators and the House of members of the House of Representatives, like Tony tried to remind us? What are they doing? Are they just collecting money, salaries, escrows, wardrobe allowances, and what have you? Without doing those things, for which we set them there to be there as representative figures. Are they representing themselves or the Biafran people or the Igbo people? Why are they not making any statement? From the day when Chukwumerije left Senate, they got rest his soul. Nobody is speaking for us now. Ike Ekperemadu can never make a statement. But whenever Nigerian government try to whenever Nigerian government try to pick him up, you will see him wearing the Igbo traditional attire. You will see him wearing Igbo traditional attire, what we call himself, to identify himself with the Igbo people. The moment he's left off the hook, you see him wearing suit. Today, after how many years in the Senate, Ike Ekperemadu cannot show anything tangible he has done for the interest of the Igbos of the Biafrans. He cannot do it. What of the rest? The only thing Abaribe did was to hurriedly rush and build a brigand. That was the only thing he could achieve all the years has been in the Senate. And he makes it bold to say he's not regretting it. Now, the monster he let loose is trying to torment the entire Igbo land, threatening everybody with stolen and untimely death because he keeps against death the feeling or opinion of that particular fabricated idiot. We have to make it abundantly clear that Biafrans shall never tolerate any foolishness on the part of any particular body or person that tries to claim Biafra, while indeed the person is working with the Nigerian government to torpedo our ambition. We must confidently at the appropriate time call those people to order, and if need be, give them the capital punishment they so much deserve. Look at what is happening. They try to create crisis. You see them going to churches to fight our people. You see them going to individuals to kill them in the dead of the night. What are they doing? You are telling me you have a list of 22 people you want to do what? To hell. Now they are talking of closing our airports. The policemen are there tormenting everybody on the roads, killing. Military boys are there tormenting, killing. Herdsmen are there. What are you doing? It's not enough to tell people to stay at home on the target. When they need to come and prove that the Biafran comes, you continue to vanish into exile. We are here talking about this question of the Enugu International Airport. Of what importance is that to us? Gentlemen, the floor is still open. We must continue to complain, like Tony said, for the world to hear us. The world, of course, has heard us, but the question is, how serious are we to pressurize the outside world to come and say something? But then we know what they are waiting for. The armed merchants are waiting for us to go to war, and they come and sell their guns to us. We would not give them that opportunity. They did it in southern Cameroon, what is today known as Tanzania. They asked them to go to war. They are going to assist them at once. After how many months getting to war again, Cameroon is still locked in protracted civil war, and they are slaughtering armed Tanzanians just like cattle, and the world is not saying anything. The case of Biafra shall be more horrible. The refugee situation shall be there. Life in that particular country shall be what nobody has ever witnessed before or would like to witness if we could degenerate our legacies into civil conflict. Gentlemen, our people are still waiting for your views and your opinions. Don't forget we have only 1 hour for this particular broadcast. The floor is open. The floor is open.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jonathan Ugochi from Port well, when the information came in that the Enugu International Airport will be closed down, I was not moved because already I am in the struggle. And these are one of the reasons why we, the bim-massob, are fighting for a separate state from Nigeria because of marginalization, because of how the Nigerian government is treating the Biafrans in Nigeria, because of the things that is happening in this country. That is why we stood up and said no, that we want to stay on our own. Now, if the federal government of Nigeria says that they are going to downgrade Enugu or that they are going to close it into, it will not come as it didn't come as a surprise to any Biafran because we know that these are their plans to stop us from connecting to the world. They want our people when they are coming from US, from London, from Canada, from part of the world. They will either land in Lagos or in Kaduna. Then they will now take roads.
Yes, go on, please. We are listening.
So they either lay ambush on them and kill them, or they will kidnap them and still whatsoever they are coming back with. Like a video that we saw of someone that just came in from the US, and they were stopped by the custom officers and they shot one of the guys because he refused to give them ticket. Now, this is one of the reasons why we said what? No to one Nigeria. This is one of the reasons why we say no to what? To this country, the so-called country that is called Nigeria. This is one of the reasons why we started our agitation. This is the reason why we formed MASSOB on the 13th of September 1999. This is the reason why we came down to homeland Biafra and started telling the world on the 22nd of May 2000 that we need what? A separate state. That we want to be on our own. That we are no longer one. That we cannot stay together in a country where we are not safe. That we cannot stay in a country where we cannot call our own. We cannot stay in a country where our lives and properties, our kids, our wives and children are not safe. We are not safe here, and we cannot continue to be here. All these things that is happening is showing the world that we no longer belong here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our discussion this evening is to tell the whole world we no longer belong to Nigeria because we don't feel safe there. We want to go home. And home we must go. They are doing everything possible to provoke us. We quite understand. There will be a time for that, but for now, we are still making consultations. We are rather sympathetic to those people, I use the word sympathetic in parentheses, those people that continue to liaise with the Nigerian government and continue to bring disaster to Biafra land. You don't have to relocate your parents in foreign land, all their siblings in foreign land, junketing from one place to another, only to come and devise means with the Nigerian government to kill our people back home. Let us know the idiots who are going to stay at home on the 30th just because a head of a brigade asked them to do so. The same person that asked you to stay at home will be junketing from London to United States or United States to Canada. Whether it is true or normal way of trying to boost his own ego, we do not understand. All we are saying is that move from London to US, US to Canada, Canada down to Japan, down to Germany. It does not help Biafra. Since we started this our radio TV at the seat of power Owerri, every day they are panicking, calling for meetings, this and that. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Biafra has come indeed, we know, through our leader, and any other person is rather playing subordinate role. There will be a time we are going to tell Nigeria that we have endured enough and that we can no longer contain their excesses. Uchenna Okeke, Marco, over to you.
Thank you very much, the moderator. I don't know, can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
The network has not been favorable to me. I don't know what I have gone wrong
It's
with
very clear now.
the network provider. Yeah, I think today's topic is very, very important, and um, it is not surprising to us as freedom fighters because we know that this has been the reason behind why we want a separate independent nation called Biafra out of Nigeria. But it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria they are exposing themselves to the world, telling the world they are helping us to tell the world that indeed our job, our cause is being is justified because they can't see the reason why an international airport that being owned by a nation cannot be serviced and maintained by a nation except being given or ordering a common state governor to handle it. It is very, very unfortunate. But they single-handedly built a new dry land for
Dry
sea
port.
land
Yeah, dry port in Kaduna.
dry port in Kaduna State without ordering the Kaduna State governor to do so and maintaining international airport at Lagos and Abuja, all this, they use their hand and maintain that, but that of Enugu. So we do understand what is happening. But what we are telling them is that let them continue. Even if they like, let them leave all the roads, all the dilapidated roads in Southeast. Let them leave them without maintenance or repair or constructing new ones. Let them leave them, they should leave it for us. We are going to prove to them that indeed Biafra we are able to the task. But the world will continue to hear, we continue to be hearing from us as they keep on exposing themselves to the world. It is saddening, but it is not a surprising thing to us. So we just have to endure it because with endurance we will overcome the because if Nigeria can give 100 billion naira to a terrorist organization called Miyetti Allah, who has been sponsoring Boko Haram, sponsoring cattle raiders, herdsmen all over the state, killing people with for no just reason, giving 100 billion naira. Why can't they give 100 billion naira to Enugu state government to repair the dilapidated airport? It is quite unfortunate. Shame onto Nigeria. Let them continue to expose themselves. But they will never provoke us to anger. But there should be one that the goals you are pressing, you are pushing to the world can one day turn to become a tiger or a lion, and the goats will react. And when it reacts, the reaction will never be favorable to either of them. So there should be one. But whatever they are doing, they are not. Let them know that they are not, and they will never be able to provoke us to anger. Thank you, the moderator.
Thank you so much, Uchenna. Yes, they are doing everything possible to provoke us. Let us pray they don't succeed. Because their promise is this: if they succeed in dragging onto the line of the barricade, the battleground shall not be a repeat of the 1967-70. No, the battleground must be across the Benue River. This is a promise. What we are trying to assure anybody is that if they draw onto the line of the barricade, the battle line is not, the battleground is not going to be in Biafra land, but it must be across the Benue River. This is a sure promise. You see, what have we done wrong? This is the question we continue to ask. You don't want us to survive, even when we initiate a lot of things by ourselves. Self-made. Nigerian government will say, come to clamp everything down. What have we done wrong? We have the necessary wherewithal to pull down that every nation called Nigeria. We can do it and do it confidently. No matter how armed the herdsmen might be, no matter how armed the imported ISIS from the Sahel region might be, no matter how armed the Boko Haram people might be, let me remind you that if we shall be compared to recall Bakassi boys, the combined forces of madness of the herdsmen, Boko Haram and the ISIS from the Sahel can never be a match to our Bakassi boys. This is a message we are passing across, and register it right in your minds. The very day you shall draw us to the battle line, the consequences are going to be enormous. We are trying to maintain peace. Nigeria does not want peace, but we keep on preaching because we know Nigeria is deaf and dumb. And if you're a neighbor to any deaf and dumb, you can imagine you shall be hearing noise always. That is why every day and all day long, we keep on hearing noise from Nigeria. Nigeria will never cease to make noise. Nigeria will never progress. Nigeria will never go forward. And to those Biafrans who are in exile supporting the Nigerian government against our own people, those people who are maintaining a list of those to be massacred or assassinated, we wish you good luck. I repeat, we wish you good luck. But all you have to understand is that nobody wins all the time. Nobody wins all the time. You lose some, you gain some, you get some, you lose some. It is a balance. Do not forget that this life is an amalgam of opposites. If it is only one-sided, it will not function. It is right, left, forward, backwards, a bit to the right, a bit to the left. Man, woman, up and down. It is like that. Heaven and earth, paradise and hell. Take it or leave it. No single entity can exist alone, independent of the others. It's impossible. There must be an admixture. So if Nigeria think that they can survive, they know they can't survive without Biafra. The handwritings are quite on the wall. If they think they can survive, let them allow Biafra to go even for 1 month. Just for 1 month, Nigeria is going to catch conversion. Just for 1 month, let our people decide one day and take that particular risk. Relocate to Biafra land. Stop importing through, we can even import through Cotonou and take down the consequences. If they open this port at Badagry, don't go there. If they open this one at Lekki, don't use it. If they open another one at this backward Ibadan, where you have ancient buildings with roof with a green with this red zinc, do not near them. They are waiting for us to come and develop that backward Ibadan, primitive Ibadan. They are waiting for us to come and develop it. That's why they want to go and put another particular port in. Tell me what? Nigeria is sick in the head, and Nigeria will not survive it. Nigeria will go down the drain. Nigeria is going to submerge. We are tired of these people, hungry people, people who cannot produce anything, who have nothing to offer humanity. But every day they continue to feed fat from our own sweat. There will be a day we are going to insert something into that particular drink or food they eat. Let us see how Nigeria is going to survive it. We are tired of hearing Nigeria. We are tired of hearing this particular country that boasts of professors and PhD holders, yet they behave like animals. Look at Wole Soyinka. Look at Femi Falana. Name them. No human being. They behave like animals in human skin. Come outside the world. Nigeria is a ridicule. Nigeria is a ridicule. Nothing good comes out of Nigeria. Yet they think Igbo man is a problem. And foolishly enough, there are still some Igbos who are supporting them. Otherwise, tell me, why can't you, if you command the land following, you cannot mobilize their body to fight the herdsmen? Herdsmen are there, stampeding our people. The only people we have to pursue are fellow Biafrans who say something contrary to your own views or opinion. You want to maintain a list. You're a fool. You want to maintain a list of the people you want to assassinate because they did against your which supremo. We are in Biafra land. It is unacceptable. And we say no to it. You can only answer Supremo when you exist in the confines of your exile, but not in Biafra land. If you want to try to come back, let us see who is in charge. You support Nigeria to kill their people. You maintain a list you want to hand over to Nigeria, and then they give you the necessary wherewithal to come and assassinate your people because you want to answer who. In Biafra land of where you can do it in Yoruba and get away free, you can do it in Hausa and get away free, but not in the land of my ancestors, Igbo. Anything the Igbo people come up with, Nigeria will say no. Yet Nigeria cannot move forward. During the 1915, when Igbos wanted to vacate North, the northern governors were begging, crying, let the Igbos stay. And we stay back, and yet what are they doing? I blame the Middle Beltans who gave these Fulani people the opportunity to torment us. Now they are suffering the heat. They are suffering the heat. Let them suffer the consequences. All we are saying is that the very day they will try to Islamize us, Islam is going to fizzle out in Nigeria. Let them continue to dream dreams. It can never happen in Biafra land insofar as we are concerned. Bright, are you there? What is your view?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Well, my fellow colleague have said it all. All I have to chip in is this, just a question. Before the question, let me say this. Bim-massob that we know, that are smart. They're not like other groups that comes up to make noise and all the likes. So, a federal government of Nigeria insists on shutting down the international airports. They just something. That's their lifestyle. They are good on that. They are good on that very much. Uh, so me, I didn't say it as a surprise. I come across the news that as a normally say, the slang, not today. We have seen it all. So all I would say to Nigerian government is this: you anything, we are not good to you guys. Allow us to go. Just a simple thing. Then be yourself, do your thing the way you want. Then look whether we will survive it or not. If you don't want us to go and you are still doing all the abracadabra you can do just to keep us together, just a mouth set, just a watering mouth. But the news is not it's not that to me I don't even bother. I don't bother at all. That is Nigeria that we know. And that is what leads us to this trouble. And we want to be free. This is 100% example of what leads us to agitating that we want to go, that we need freedom. Thank you, Mr. Iken, and that's what I have to say.
Thank you very much, Bright. I'm glad you said it rightly. We are not bothered, we are not perturbed. It's not even a surprise because nothing surprises us in Nigeria. Nigeria is a place where every day something new, something bad happens. Nothing in Nigeria surprises us because Nigeria is not a nation. It's just a cobbler's workshop. If they like, just like Chukwemeka Joseph Akazi is saying, if they like, let them take their effort. We are not bothered. It is an intellectual war, he says. And taking their effort away from their land is not a problem to us. According to him, Chukwemeka Joseph Akazi, that God will make a way for our Igbo diaspora to come back home. And we agree. Now, some people are also writing, oh, what are they talking? Why is our leader not talking to us on radio? Good enough, Valentine replied him by saying that the Biafran leader is not a radio presenter. That is the appropriate answer. Thank you, Valentine, for giving that reply. Those who think that Chief Dr. Rafa Wazika will be talking on radio like a Rampla, they are making the mistake. His Excellency is not a radio presenter at all. That answer settles it. What we are talking is closure of Acadian International Airport in Enugu. Don't forget, when they finish this one, they might target Port Harcourt. After Port Harcourt is there, just a name. How often do we see international flight landing there? It's rare. What have we done wrong? But we are assuring them we are not sleeping. We are not sleeping. We must stay Nigeria. We're not sleeping. If you like, device or if you like, stop this construction of the second Niger bridge. If you stop this construction of the second Niger bridge, like the fish in the ocean, we are going to swim across the other side of the divide. If we cannot swim, we can even fly like the birds of the air. We must get to our own destination. Take it or leave it, we must get to our own destination. Divine providence knows how he provides for his own people. We shall never lack. No matter how he could intimidate us, frighten us, or whatever, we must never lack. We know how we always wriggle ourselves out of any particular predicament. You find it 1967, 73 consecutive years. What happened? You took all our monies. You raped our Biafra pounds. Took everything to Yoruba land to house a land. You left with every family only 20 pounds. Today, go to Zamfara. Today, go to Katsina. Go to any part of North and see poverty written on their faces. Go to the North. It is a desert of vast eternity. Nothing is growing there. Go to the North. You see poverty striking Almajiris. Go to the North. You see leprosy infested individuals. Go to the North. They do nothing but to loiter the street, dirty, and looking what we got, looking for long. Yet they took our money. Now disaster is befalling the North for stealing from us. Of all the monies they have taken from us, what have they done with it? Nothing. The more they steal from us, the more poverty continues to construct highway roads in their domain. Do I have to talk about the stealing Yoruba people who are always creating problems in their polity? Unstable is the lifestyle of a Yoruba person. I'm not trying to castigate any particular group, but then we have to call a spade a spade. You followed in the conspiracy against us. You took our money, left us with only 20 pounds. Today, we have made Lagos what it is, and they're trying to say Lagos belongs to who? Take it or leave it. 80% of Lagos belongs to the Igbos. Nothing anybody can do about it. Cry from now till thy kingdom come. 80% of Lagos belongs to us. The only side not belonging to the Igbos are those ones we have never bought yet. The moment we buy them over, it is all over. We have developed Lagos, we have developed Abuja. We own Lagos, not you. Then at the end of the day, infinite Jehovah bless his own people, his own chosen race. And not just that we have become a nation, we have developed this particular nation. Not that we have just developed Biafra, we carry this development even into Yoruba land, giving them the light of the day. We continue to move forward and you keep on crying. Yoruba will continue to cry while we continue to move forward. Unless, and not unless, people will pay remuneration, what is called in the religious circle restitution for the crimes, atrocities committed against our people by stealing our Biafran pounds, leaving with each family only 20 pounds to die. But God said, no, we survived. Today, go around that particular flagellant federation. What is happening? Only in Biafran land you can see life in abundance. The rest are just, dancing like rickety human beings. One self-made idiot called Adeyika grandson is only in England talking blah blah blah. He can never come down. While the herdsmen are there stampeding everywhere in the Yoruba area, he can never a coward call him. We know them very, very well, and that's what they can do. Now Because we are moving on. Because now you feel that the Enugu state government, Biafra land, is getting a little tax through this international airport, which only one cargo flight Ethiopian airline land. Only one. You want to take it away. And then add to the numerous others in Lagos and Abuja, just one. And you think you will survive it? We must give you this particular promise. If you try it, Nigeria will never be the same again. I think our cries have reached the high heavens. And God, in His infinite mercy, wisdom, He has us and He quite understand. There will be a time the Pharaoh will be sleeping and the Israelites will be on their way to the promised land. There will be a time Pharaoh shall be sleeping, the Israelites shall be crossing the Red Sea. The time has come. Mark my word, the time has come. Somebody said this some minutes back. Like I think Joseph Abase here, right? In Joseph Chukwemeka. We are on the last lap. That is why diseases are coming against us in manifold diversity. We are on the last lap. When it is nearing the end, there are crises every time. That is what is happening. But do not lose hope. Do not despair. For if you endure to the end, you shall be saved. The Bible will tell us. But unfortunately, those who gave us this Bible are even conspiracy against us. Are we going to go back to our own tradition? You are giving us cause to begin to think twice. And once we begin to analyze all this and placing opposite side by side to give an answer, we are going to make a decision. And once we make a decision, we shall never change it. Don't forget, we are broadcasting to you from the studios of the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, City of Munich, Germany. This is what we are doing this evening. Gentlemen, the floor is still open. Tell us your views, tell us your mind, because we have a few minutes to end this program. Gentlemen, the floor is open. While I read what listeners are writing. Okay, thank you very much. Frank Ken is saying, let's wake up and fight. He is tired of hearing talking. Which is true. That is what we are saying, Frank. We are saying the same thing. We are tired of talking. We are rather here to inform that we must begin to put our acts together because the time is here. Look, we are approaching the martial time. Take it or leave it. We are approaching the martial times and therefore shall be on the alert. Do not sleep with two eyes open. The hour has come and we are going to confront this particular monster head on. We are not just here talking and talking. Yes, even Okorie Vincent is saying that the closure of the airport might be to our own advantage. I agree with you. When you think you are trying to suffer somebody, God might be directing that person to a different advantageous position. I quite agree with you, Okorie Vincent. It is true. Sometimes when we experience calamity or disaster in our lives, let us not despair. Let us not lose hope. Because God, in His own infinite wisdom, knows why it is so. And He knows how to assist His own people. Robert Felix is saying there is a means, this is a means to provoke we Biafrans into war. And he's saying, that is Robert Felix saying, let us handle the situation with care and show them we are better than Nigeria. This is what Robert Felix is saying. Our governors and the representatives have failed us, which is very, very true. And again, let me see, people are still writing and writing. Those who are expecting our leader to come and talk, I'm sorry, I cannot say it here. Of course, Felix saying between Biafrans, to moderator, and a lot of others. So, we are welcoming everybody, giving us information, trying to be part of our broadcast. Gentlemen, we have less than 10 minutes to end this broadcast. We have offered them, we have passed the information across. Like Ken said, we shall begin to get ready for us not to be taken unawares. After this particular international airport, they might think of domestic airports because they know in time of emergency, Sabon Bakwe Airport can serve for international. They know. Who knows? They are targeting that. Who knows? They might stop the construction of the second Niger bridge. Who knows other things they have in mind? But all we are saying is that the time has come for us to talk less and plan more. This is what we're doing. Gentlemen, 10 more minutes to go. Let me hear your final views. 1 minute each, please.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
This is
it's
gonna do this topic.
okay.
Hello?
Yeah, go on, HSN.
In my conclusion in this very issue, what people used to say one proverb, kedu uru ugemaya bara onye kpuru isi? Meaning, what is the need of eyeglass to a blind person? Closing closing this Enugu airport is equal like removing eyeglass from a blind man, which has never been helping him since he's blind. He's blind. He doesn't work with the eyeglass, he's just putting it for fancy. So that airport is also useless to us. It's like eyeglass to a blind man. It has not been healing anything for us. It has not been helping us. If there's somebody that will tell you that we have gained this or gained that for that airport as well. The second Niger bridge, you are saying it's something. With that second Niger bridge, we are still living, we are still managing to go where we go and come back. The eyeglass is useless to a blind man. Let me
Thank you very much, HSN. Take it away from us. It does not bother us. After all, what have we benefited? Nothing. The tax, anything that accrues from there, Nigeria takes away to Lagos to Abuja. We are left empty handed. No problem, we shall survive it. Gentlemen, over to you. Please take your various backgrounds. Take your various background, please, gentlemen, if you want to address us. Please. Yes, I think Ume Maslo's Lagos wanted to say something.
Yes, Oracle.
Okay.
First of all, let me add this way. The Enugu International Airport are talking about, they are talking about downgrading. When did they upgrade it to international airport? Was it not few years ago under Jonathan's administration? Before that time, it has been operating as a local airport. And we Biafrans, we are existing all through that period.
There's much noise please coming from there's much noise coming from there. There is much noise coming from there and is affecting
Even
the
airport being in existence, despite the fact that it was constructed to international standard, they never bothered commissioning it international. We never really won an airport with some international airport until the international window of Port International Airport got then they diverted every international flight to Owerri. That was when we knew that Owerri Airport could function as a national airport. So whatever they think they want to do to Enugu Airport, downgrading it or closing it completely, that is their own cup of tea. We are far ahead of them. We have already gone far ahead of them in whatever way they think they can plot to sabotage the Biafras. They can no longer succeed because already we have gone far ahead of them. So maybe this may not push our attention towards thinking on how to construct our own Biafra own international airport where they will have no power or authority to decide whatever. And I think during the war, we had an international airport at Uli in Anambra State. And if the case becomes so much, we can go back there and start something afresh. That is our property. It is their own property, and it will start functioning again as international airport. So whatever they are doing now, they are doing it very late. I cannot believe the person that wrote that works that is to our own advantage. Yes, I believe that it is our own advantage. We need not bother so much
just economically. To what extent did they succeed? So these are the things we need to consider and know whether Nigeria is just like a dwelling man. They don't know they have gone, they have gone. They have gone, they have gone. And all these things they are just doing like just to make people to just show that maybe they are still breathing. Not to show that they are still alive, but just to show that they are still breathing. Like I said that they are in complete coma. They are in complete coma. So I think let's keep our fingers crossed and see what will be the outcome of this their action.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Uwe Marcellus. Gentlemen, like I said earlier on, if you want to talk to us, make sure you check your background to avoid the noise coming from any angle, because if we allow that to occasion, you know, we feel disconnected, and the free flow of this broadcast, is not something to write home about. But let me opportune myself now and welcome Honorable Samuel Ezebiro. Of course, he's a London trained lawyer joining us from London. Honorable Samuel, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. I welcome everyone also, and I've been enjoying the discussion. I didn't even know I've just joined now, but thank you for everyone. Right on with the discussion. I'll follow you.
Yes. So, of course, let me brief you, as you must have known, that you have read on social media and that a Canadian international airport is on the verge of being shut down by the Nigerian federal government. The implication is that we shall be left with no international airports in the Biafra land. It is not only international airport. The Nigerian government is doing everything possible to bring us down to emasculate our economic activities. Anything that gives us, an advantage, they want to bring it down. And we try to understand is that it is a conspiracy between the Yoruba and the Hausa, made certain by some time ago a telephone conversation between a governor in the north and one in the southwest. We quite understand. So we have been broadcasting in the last 1 hour plus. And I told the listener that we will take only 1 hour for the program to deliver the message. I earlier announced that we have less than 10 minutes to go before I noticed you are online with us. So let me give you the opportunity to vent your own passion, views on this purported closure of Enugu International Airport. How is it going to affect Biafra, and what necessary steps do you think we shall take to register our complaints? Honorable Samuel, please.
Because before the event unfolded, if everyone or if anyone has been following Mr. Tony Nadi, God bless Tony Nadi wherever he is, and just wish he is part of this program. I've been following Tony Nadi for a very long time, and if anyone has been following him like I do, anything that is happening right now will not be a shock or a surprise. And secondly, many of us Biafrans who are so committed to this Biafran issue, you see, we are so conversant with the happenings left, right, and side of Nigeria. If anyone will understand why Ambode is being removed as Lagos State government and government, it's as a result of his making such a statement that the Lagos port is over congested and that there should be an alternative port in any part of the southeast or the south-south. Then this has cost him his job. Then, for people who are following events and people who understand history, you wouldn't be surprised at this. These are policies that are placed in place, that have been put in place after the war to muzzle every thing that will help the Biafrans come up. Since Akano Ibiam International Airport was commissioned internationally by Jonathan, after Jonathan relinquished power, nothing has been done in that airport. And many of us Biafrans here, I have had a lot of discussion with people.
Please, excuse me, Honorable. Chestnut, please take your background. Ume must please take your background. Valentine Bugoji, right, Tony, Sonny Emmanuel. These gentlemen I mentioned, each and every one of you should please check your background and stop this noise. We have our brother from London addressing us, and the noise continues to distract our listeners around the globe. Let us give honor, please.
So just like I was saying, the airport has not received any government attention since the departure of Jonathan's government. And in the federal budget, international airports are budgeted. And in that budget, Caribbean International is part of those international airports. So, but no attention has been received by that airport. Now, how would the federal government downgrade such an airport when the responsibility of that airport falls exclusively to the federal government?
Exactly.
Being the only gateway to the southeast, it would have been a big responsibility of the federal government. If Nigeria is one, if Nigeria is one, it is the only gateway for the southeasterners, and it should be a priority. It should be a priority. Last time we all read in the newspaper that no aircraft could land at that airport after 6 o'clock because there is no landing lights.
Yes.
That's the shame. Now, like I discussed with you before this broadcast, I said what we can only create is awareness. But we have got people to hold responsible. The governors, the senators has got a lot to do. Because if I am a senator of the Federal Republic, there will be no plenary, there will be no session until the House will tell me why the federal government will take such a position. So my own now is we should hold all the people who say they are representing us accountable. Let me ask this question. Somebody like Ike Ekweremadu is in the House and the airport happens to fall in his constituency.
Exactly.
So what is it about that? I mean, I'm sorry, but I know Ike Ekweremadu
You,
from
you don't
Enugu
get this
State.
story. You're right.
So what is he going to do about this?
That's a big question, honestly, which must be addressed.
So what is the Enugu State governor doing about this? What is the East Governors Forum? What are they up to? Our traditional rulers, what are they up to? Ohaneze ndị Igbo, what are they up to? Our churches, our other socio-economic or political, our political parties, there are political parties of Igbo origin. What are they up to? And to conclude it, what about my own party chairman? What is he up to? Because my party is a pro-Igbo party. They should speak out. So these are the questions. How long should we continue this way? Because the right language now from the senator should be like this. This is crossing a deadly line. There are statements people with authority representing us. There are statements, there are comments they will make that will send fear to the federal government or to that decision-making body. I read in one of the newspapers from one man, is the leader of the founder of the party he called the UP. He sent a strong message. This is the kind of messages people will be sending. Telling the federal government enough is enough. Look, you have emasculated these people, you have oppressed these people enough, but I think you are crossing the red line. But it is not going to end on awareness. We must do something. But what we must do, well, it will take a collective effort. But something must be done. Because if they successfully close that airport, then everything is possible. Just leave my name. Everything is possible. It is high time we get to stand up and say, look, enough is enough. Yes, you defeated us in that war, that is good, but enough is enough. We have paid the price of that defeat. And how long shall we continue to pay that price of that defeat? Okay, if it is decided that we are not one Nigeria, as you have always agreed, fine. Then why not allow us to give us the freedom to live that construction? Let us This is a little of my contribution, and I would be willing to answer any question for now to save time and to give others the opportunity also to contribute.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. Our honorable addressing us to right away from London.
Mr. Somebody,
Yes.
thank you and welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Now, the question there, we are going to follow it up tomorrow with write-ups. We are going to call our legislators to order. Ike Kuremado's name must be mentioned. This particular airport is right there in his own constituency. What is he saying about it? The governor of Enugu State, what is he saying about it? Other governors from the Biafran states, what are they saying about it? We must make a bold statement. We must react. What are the churches saying? What are the traditional rulers saying? Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, Alibo Development Foundation, political parties of Igbo origin. What are they saying? Why is everybody keeping silent when the roof is falling on us? Something must be done if Nigeria gets away with everything they do with impunity. All is not well in Biafra land. We might understand that they own the airport, but if you don't want, take it away and let us, through self-help, build our own airport. After all, during the Civil War, with the Bay House, we were able to construct with the airport, which even operated at night. If Nigeria cannot operate airport that can, where flight can land from 6 p.m. rather, but Biafra did it during the Civil War. Flights could land there in the dead of the night and take off. We can do it. Nothing is impossible to us. Now, our honorable, let me then ask this question. If our legislators fail to react, fail to call Nigerian government to order, if our traditional leaders remain dumb, mute, not making any complaint because of the legal strategy they receive from the federal government, if our governors continue to act as if they are there for themselves, not for the interest of the people, if sorry please, if all the churches that collect tithes from our people fail to make bold statements, what shall our youth do? What do you think we shall do? Because it's time for us to call ourselves to order and know why these things are happening. Either we remain in Nigeria and be at peace, or we go in pieces. The option is for us. Honorable sir.
Will see a different of us. What am I trying to make here? We will mobilize the people because the right to protest is constitutional. We will take every legal means. We are not going to go further here because the law is there and the right to peaceful assembly is allowed. So our youth will go in peaceful assembly, leading a peaceful protest. You see, when the people revolt, because when the whole youths are out for complete 5 days, blocking the entrance to the state assemblies, blocking the entrance to the governor's offices and the people in authority, somebody get to wake up, somebody get to speak out. You see. But what is our problem? Our problem has been it doesn't matter, it doesn't concern me. And because we have killed or we have swallowed previous offenses against us, and that's why they think anything can go. But if we start now with our youth and say, no, it has continued like this before, but now, that is the beginning. Because it takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to revolt. Because immediately you say, enough is enough, enough is enough. Because we have never said enough is enough. Now it is time for our youth to say enough is enough.
It is time for our youth to say enough is enough. If we fail to make a bold statement now, this impunity shall continue. We are going to begin a mobilization exercise. We shall talk to our people non-violently, everybody believes. We are not going to fight any war, but we are going to use civil right protests to make sure that we register our complaints. We are going to call our legislators, both to states and federal, to order. We must talk to the governors, they are there for us. We must talk to the SS, to everybody. We must talk to them. This is the time, either they leave us to go or we have a name there, no other authority. Thank you very, very much for being part of this particular program. We so much appreciate our various contributors. Like we said earlier on, we wouldn't take more than 1 hour, but we have already exceeded the hour. We have passed the message across. Because of its importance, we don't need to emphasize and re-emphasize on it. The word they say is enough for the wise. We have given you the message, fellow Biafra. In the coming days, we shall give you the next line of action. Like somebody stated before, we cannot be talking all the time. We must equally act. And acting means take away your effort, let us develop our own. We are going to talk to our legislators to ask them, why are you there and things are happening this way? We are going to ask our legislators, why are you there? A dry port was sighted in Kaduna. Why are you there? They want to build another, construct another seaport in by somewhere near Badagry. Why are you there? Another seaport equally being planned for Lekki. Why are you there? Why they are planning another one at Ibadan? A kind of inland port. But you are there, and all our rights are being taken away from us. You are there, you don't say anything. You are there collecting wardrobe allowance, escorts, constituency allowance, salaries, ranging into millions and millions and millions every month. And yet you say you are a representative figure. Are you representing who? Biafrans are crying. There are tears in our eyes. Biafrans are lamenting. Nobody to console us. Biafrans are suffering a lot of things in Nigeria. What are we going to do? Are we going to allow this to continue till infinity? A time has come for us to address ourselves, to talk to ourselves, to call ourselves to order. A time has come to say it is either this time around or no other time. A time for us to say, it is you don't want us to be part of that, we must take on our Biafra and not going back. But if they try to draw us to the line of the barricade, we assure them that this battle shall be fought not to the Biafran soil, but on the enemy soil. So thank you once again for your contributions, and we say may God bless you. Don't forget that tomorrow we have a kind of comic outing where we shall be bringing a particular Biafran lady to tell us more about her comedy and how that can impact on our struggle. We can pass messages through any particular means. So thank you for being with us. From the studios from the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, City of Munich, Germany, I am Eternal Ndiego saying thank you and God bless you. Until we meet again in the coming days, let us make sure that we don't forget the details of our discussion this evening. Let us remind them with this Biafra music as we close the day. Thank you very much. And remain blessed.